Good morning. We would like to brief you on the content of the legislation adopted during the week as part of the draft law on legislation in the Ministry of Justice. Based on our initial document, Government Resolution on additional measures to support young people in need of social protection, the resolution approved the following temporary procedures to support young people brought up in orphanages, children's towns, and family orphanages and included in the youth book. These young people will be reimbursed for reimbursement of training costs for drivers of motor vehicles up to 4 times the basic calculation value, will be reimbursed for the cost of service in the mobilization reserve. Also, a temporary procedure was approved for reimbursement of training costs for retraining courses for young people employed by private organizations included in the youth book. It is planned to reimburse 50% of these costs. In addition, the decision established a procedure for reimbursement of part of the cost of training of young people included in the youth book in non-governmental educational institutions in foreign languages and general education, as well as the cost of examinations for national certificates. Our next document in this regard, Presidential Decree on Ratification of an International Treaty, was adopted. With the resolution, Uzbekistan joined the Intergovernmental Agreement on Land Ports of the United Nations Economic and Social Commission for Asia and the Pacific. The Ministry of Transport has been designated as the competent authority responsible for the implementation of this international agreement. The Cabinet of Ministers and the heads of relevant ministries and departments shall ensure control over the implementation of the rights and obligations of Uzbekistan after the entry into force of this international agreement. Our next document, the Presidential Decree on Measures to Organize the Activities of the Public Fund for Child Support, was adopted. According to the decision, the Public Fund for Child Support was established. Children's Public Fund, including, identifies children in difficult situations, in need of social protection, and organizes targeted social and financial assistance to them, provides free medicines, medical and prosthetic and orthopedic products to children from needy families and children with disabilities, assists in the education of children with physical or mental disabilities, sponsors low-income families caring for children with severely diagnosed diseases. The Children's Public Fund is exempt from all types of taxes, except social tax. Until January 1, 2024, medicines, medical equipment and prosthetic devices imported by children in need of treatment according to the relevant list by the Children's Public Fund will be exempt from customs duties. Until December 1, 2021, the Children's Public Fund platform and a single electronic database will be launched. Another important document is in the field of transport. In this regard, the government adopted a resolution on further improving the activities of public transport in the regions. According to the resolution, in 2021-2022, a total of 310 new bus routes connecting the village with the district center with the regional center, including urban 60, suburban 193, intercity within the region 57 will be created. Non-profitable bus routes are considered to be unprofitable except for the city of Tashkent, where the amount of damage caused by legal entities, carriers providing commercial passenger services on a commercial basis and having a special permit license is up to 30%. Carriers are subsidized by the relevant regional commissions for unprofitable routes. According to the decision, the State Fund for Entrepreneurship Support up to 50% of the loan amount, including 50% on loans for the purchase of buses and minibuses under the renewal parameters of commercial banks, but not more than 8 billion sums. No more than 5% of the interest rate on the loan to carriers will be reimbursed. Thank you for your attention. You can get acquainted with the full text of these documents on the website lex.uz, as well as news on the legislation on the Telegram channel of the Ministry of Justice, Legal Information.